Fraction is a very, very fundamental and salient concept in our everyday life. Without fraction, we can do almost nothing. When you want to cook, majorly the ladies among us here, if you don't have the concept of fraction, it's either you be a very bad cook or something else that I don't know. So fraction is very important, but today we'll be looking at partial fraction. And why I'm bringing you in through fractions is because the only difference is that the fractions we're working with here are algebraic, whereas the ones we have been talking about are just figures, digits, and normal fractions. Okay, so for example, if you are we all know how to add fractions together. If we are to add 1 over 2 plus 2 over 3 plus 5 over 6, what's the first thing we do?
Look for the LCM.
We find the LCM. What's the LCM of this?
6.
Okay, the LCM is 6. So the next thing we do is to say, how many 2 can we see in 6?
3 2s.
Multiply by 1.
1.
That's
3.
3. And plus, how many 3 can we see in 6?
2.
Multiply by the 2 above it.
4.
That's 4. And how many 6 can we see in 6?
1.
Multiply by the 5 above it.
That's 5.
So, adding it up, we get 12 over 6. So we've been able to add this fraction. Okay, let me bring it down to partial fraction. For example, if we are to add 1 over x minus 1 plus 2 over x minus 2. What is the first thing we have to do here from the previous knowledge?
Look for the LCM.
Find the LCM. And what's the LCM of this fraction here?
Multiplication of both LCM.
The LCM is simply multiplying the denominators of each of the fractions, which is x minus 1, x minus 2. So from the above, how many x minus 1 will we see here?
1.
Multiply by the 1 up.
That's x minus 2.
Okay. How many x minus 2 will we see here?
X minus
1.
Remaining what?
x minus 1.
X minus 1. Okay, let's multiply by this 1. Plus 2 multiply by what?
X minus 1.
Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Anybody confused?
No, sir.
Okay, let's add this one up, the numerator. First of all, let's open the bracket. 1 multiplied by x is x. 1 multiplied by minus 2 is what?
Minus 2. You can't see the board. You are blocking.
Plus 2 multiplied by x is what?
2x.
And 2 multiplied by minus 1.
Minus 2.
Divided by the...
Who is this?
Whichever it's multiplication or dots or the brackets we are talking about. Okay, let's solve the numerator. We'll solve for those that have x and the constant terms. So solving the figures that have x there, what will we get?
3x.
3x. And the constant terms will be
Minus 4.
minus 4, that's minus 2 minus 2. Yeah, so this thing we have just done is the reverse rule of resolving into partial fraction. That's how simple it is. By convention, you'll be given the compound fraction. Partial fraction is actually used to break down compound fractions into simpler ones for solving so many things like integration, Fourier series, Laplace transform, and co. We are secondary school students. You will get to know that when you get to the institution. the reverse rule of resolving into partial fraction? It's a very simple concept. These two fractions at the left-hand side is called the partial fraction of this compound fraction we have resolved it into. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are two methods or ways of resolving into partial fractions. Number one is the method of comparing coefficients. From the word comparing coefficients, you compare the coefficient of this variable with the coefficient of the other variable. And since the partial fraction is usually equal to the compound fraction, the coefficients must be equal. Is somebody confused?
Come again. Come again.
Okay, let's get into writing and see. Can I clean up everything?
Have you proof don't finish it?
Are we through?
Yes.
I have to stop waiting for the slow writers in our class.
Uncle, continue. It's almost break time.
So,